Hey, everybody.
It's the only thing that there's just too little of.
That song could not be truer right now, right? That what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It would be so foolish for us to succumb to any ignorant thinking that in order to love and respect and honor people, that we need to agree with them on everything. I mean, truly, if you've been married more than 5 minutes, or if you have a family member who you adore but you don't agree with them on everything, or a friend or colleague, the reality is, if we agreed on everything, one of us would be unnecessary, I guess, right? It's so unfortunate when people have that way of looking at things to say, well, if they don't agree with me, then there's not the love and respect and honor that there should be. I was fortunate enough last year to be on a business trip and room with an amazing younger gal, younger than me, but she is a beautiful mom and wife of now 3 little ones, and she runs her own not-for-profit business where she helps those who have lost a child to go through that grieving process. And she's just a remarkable, gifted, talented, smart, savvy, and successful woman. And not that it matters, but for purposes of what I'm sharing with you, she happens to be Muslim. And I can tell you quite transparently, I did not know what to expect when we agreed to room together, but I did know all these other things about her. And so I knew it was going to be a great adventure and a great experience. So I didn't know what to expect, but neither did she know what to expect from me as a Christian woman. So it was interesting, though, because we hit it off so well. It was like we were old friends, or had, known each other in school many years ago and then got back together and just kind of picked up where we left off. She was so engaged and so caring, and that's how I chose to show up as well. And really, the majority of the time we spent talking about the 97% of life that we agreed on. Now, people will say, but Joan, what about the big 3% you didn't agree on? And you're right, there are very specific things that we don't agree on. But guess what? The way that we showed up for that was that we listened with the intent to understand, as Stephen Covey says. We came with a curiosity, like a child who would be meeting a new friend. And we came with that kind of heart and mindset. And guess what? That's exactly what we came away with. We both grew and understood things that maybe we wouldn't have ever had the opportunity to know about if we had not taken that step of faith, I guess, if you will, to get to know someone who is on the other side of the globe from me, a completely different culture, a completely different background, a completely different set of beliefs. And yet I think about what I would have missed out on had I not done that, had I had an unfortunate just reservation to say, oh no, we don't agree on things, so I'm not going to have her as a roommate for a week. That would just be too hard. I'm just so thankful that I did not pull back from that kind of an experience. One of my favorite quotes by Abraham Lincoln is, he says, "I don't like that man. I must get to know him better." I love that quote because it just gives us a completely different perspective of when we don't, quote, like someone, or we've made some kind of judgment about them. The best thing we can do is choose to get to know them better. Scripture tells us that we should love God and love others. And wow, what a different world this would be if we just did those two things. We just chose to show up and to be motivated by love, because truly that would be what would make the difference in this world. Hey, I hope you share this with others. It's certainly timely. It's always a good time to be reminded that what the world needs now is love, sweet love. I would love you to, if you're watching this anywhere other than my blog, come on over to joanendicott.com. I'd love you to like this, and please leave a comment. What's a situation where maybe you prejudged someone, and then when you got to know them, you really realized that you would have been missing out had you not taken the time to do that. Hey, until next time, remember to show up living and loving courageously and with that extra dose of love right now. God bless.
No, not just for some, but everyone.